Meeting call to order.
Good evening. In the absence of the secretary, today I am hosting the meeting. So may I request Inspire President Rotarian PHF Ritika Gupta to confirm the minutes of the previous meeting.
The minutes of the previous meeting were circulated on our group for everyone's reference. And since no queries have been raised regarding the same, thereby the minutes of the previous meeting stand confirmed.
Dear members, today our guest speaker is a proud and dedicated Rotarian from Rotary Club of Pune Central. She is Rotarian Behzad Randeria. Now I request Rotarian Rakhi Agrawal to introduce the guest speaker. Rotarian Rakhi Agrawal, you are on mute.
Sorry, sir. Oh, sorry. Good evening, everyone. Rotarian Behzad Randeria, founder of RelentlessU.com. Rotarian Behzad Randeria is a certified life and executive coach, PCC, NLP practitioner, hypnotherapist, extended DISC practitioner, and author. With over 3,500 hours of coaching experience and more than 2 decades of mentoring and training, she has worked extensively with individuals and organizations across India, the Middle East, Africa, and the Far East. He has served as an executive coach and mentor to leading organizations and currently hold leadership role as founder, director, and CHRO at Helicare Rescue Limited, Kenya, and Finrock Holding, UAE. Her work focuses on helping people achieve clarity, emotional balance, and purposeful growth through programs that integrate neuroscience, mindfulness, and behavioral transformation. Her acclaimed work on helping people achieve clarity, her acclaimed work from chaos to order, harnessing the power of guided meditation, has evolved into a flagship course and corporate workshop. Through her platform, she empowers individuals and organizations to find order in chaos and purpose in transition, combining structured coaching, meditation, and self-reflective practices. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Agrawal. Now I request our guest speaker to take over and give your views about today's topic.
Thank you so much. It's such a privilege to be here. I'm delighted, and I thank Rotarian Goel and Rotarian Rakhi and Rotarian Ritika and all of you who have been a part of organizing this for this fabulous opportunity. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and we can begin the PPT right away. So is my screen visible to everybody?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes, now it is.
All right. So meditate for organ health. Now, the very fact that this group of people, 15, 20, 25 of you are here, and whoever has signed in on YouTube as well, you're here, which tells me you are not the skeptics. You believe in this power. You believe that meditation, no matter your age, let me be very, very specific. Through my coaching years, okay, through the 22 years that I have been involved with coaching age groups, I have found it is irrelevant how old you are. Meditation works on organ health. And now there is science to back it all up as well. It's no longer fluffiness in the sky that people were just propagating earlier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. This is just a little bit about me. They have said enough, so I'm not going to say anything more about myself. Now, I have a very strange question to ask you. Okay, what if your kidneys were listening to you? What if your liver is listening to you? What if your heart heard every word you said? Would you speak differently? Would you be careful about what messages you are giving your body every waking moment? Now, a lot of you would possibly think, I've already had a heart attack. I've been through misery. Why should I go through this now? Why? Let me give you an analogy, okay? Let's assume you were a carpenter. You have your little toolbox, okay? You take your little toolbox, you understand everywhere every little screw goes, where every little nail grows, the different sizes of hammers, everything is in your toolbox, okay? If you find something in your home is about to crumble, a table, a chair, or anything, you will know exactly what to do immediately instead of running to somebody else for help, taking so many people's opinions, spending such a huge amount of money. You would know what to do if something went wrong. And even better than that, you would know how to work on not letting it go wrong quite as fast. Meditation for your organs works exactly like that. The body is going to age. This is no disclaimer, it's a simple fact. The body is going to age. But you have the choice of aging miserably or aging happily. Now, that choice is lying in how you are treating your organs, actually through meditation and talk. It's as simple as that, okay? So, let me explain this a little. Emotions govern your body organ intelligence. Today, this is scientifically a proven fact. It's not a machine. It's your heart is not a machine that is just pumping all the time. It's a live organ. It is living intelligence. Where is the intelligence being fed? Through you, through your words, through the way you're programming, consciously, subconsciously, unconsciously. Okay. So we'll talk about that a little. This particular webinar is focusing on meditating correctly. I'm not about to convince you that meditation is important. You've attended, you're coming for the webinar. I believe you believe that. But you've got to know the correct way to meditate for organ health, right? So 37 trillion communicating cells in your body. 37 trillion. Constant looping feedback session. Constantly, constantly, constantly. I'm going to give you a very small example here. For about 5 years ago, just immediately at COVID time, I went through a very strange happening because of poor yoga, where I can only call it an electric shock had gone from the nape of my neck to the top of my head. Okay, and vertigo started. Now that vertigo lasted kind of 2 years. Okay, 2 years. But here's what happened. I had the choice of curling up into a ball and sleeping and saying, I can't get up at a time when I was inviting a brand new daughter in law into my home. What message would I have given that young girl if I was curled into a ball? So, morning and night, because meditation came to me at the tender age of 15 when I lost my mom. Since then, I have been meditating. I knew what to do, and that's what I want to share with you today, that your body will listen regardless of your condition, regardless of your age, regardless of your gender, regardless of your situation. Your body is listening to your emotions. So, how are we going to get this right? Okay, so let's have a look at this very, very powerful slide. Okay, the organ intelligence of the heart, it influences your emotional state and coherence. Talk to a person who has suffered grief. What kind of mental state is that? The heart is not going to be an open place in that moment. I used to coach people in a very leading financial organization. I can't talk about it. I was coaching the senior leadership there. And there was this gentleman in his early 50s. He had just lost his wife to cancer. He had come into my group, okay? And all he would do in our individual sessions was sit in front of me and cry. Nothing else. Nothing else. After about 4 months of this, I kind of started feeling I need to give him something to heal. You know what he told me? Behzad, I'm not ready. I don't want to heal right now. Let me be. Now, that was a huge eye opener even for me. Okay. Even with all the experience I had garnered with life coaching, that the heart has its own neural network. You need to be ready to allow it to influence your coherence cognitive state. Correct? So I'm going to help you a little bit with each organ today. Your gut, come on, your gut is your second brain. You feel it in your gut when you're worried, when you're upset. Your stomach gets off. Why? Why? Because that is your system telling you, hey, you know what? I send you intuition. Listen to me. If you listen to me talking to you, I will give you more and more intuition. That's what the gut is always telling us, correct? And yet we try to logicize the gut so often, correct? The liver, highly sensitive to stress hormones, kidneys, constantly linked to stress and survival response, thinking from the amygdala, our fight or flee response. It's so huge in us today, in this generation, in this time of stress, that we stopped believing we can influence our amygdala to think differently. Okay? The lungs, breath directly affects the entire nervous system. The most powerful organ, the one that decides if you can change your stress into calm or not. I'm going to teach you a very simple method today as we move ahead, right? So now, here, how the body communicates. Very simple. Your nervous system, your hormones, they send electromagnetic signals through your thought, through your emotion, through chemistry, and through the organ. So the stress develops cortisol. It's obviously going to cause strain. Calm, on the other hand, is repair mode, and that's a chain reaction. Now, I'll tell you the biggest barrier to making meditation work for your organ health, okay? The biggest barrier is people don't have the patience to build their body. People have lost the ability to give themselves time to heal from inside out instead of outside in. It's so much simpler to pop those cortisone based drugs. It's so much simpler to take ibugesics. It's so much simpler to take those quick fix things. But here I am telling you, I'm begging you to see this. It's worth the effort. You will not see immediate results. Nothing good has ever given immediate results. Let's think about that for a moment. Everything that has lasted long has taken effort. This is no different. Okay? So let's go ahead. Now, what is this connection between correct meditation and organ health? First of all, the most important thing are the brain waves. I am at this point in time coaching a person who has suffered from prostate cancer. Okay. It's a very debilitating thing for a man to go through prostate cancer. It's a very troublesome, frightening thing. Cancer by itself is troublesome and frightening, right? Now, when you tell a person like that, hey, you know what? Start meditating, start talking to your prostate, he'd rather go for the chemotherapy and go for the quick fixes, right? But here's the thing. When the brain waves begin, they alter the DNA. When you start telling your body part, hey, you know what? I'm not okay with you being unwell. I'm not okay with you not supporting. I understand why you're going through what you're going through. If you talk to your body like you would talk to a dear friend, that's where the magic happens. Do I claim cancers would go away? Possibly not. But does your ability to cope with what you are going through change? 110%. If I could put a number like that to you. The situation may not change. The situation may change, but the situation may not change. But because you change, the situation changes. So when there are calm brain waves, obviously your heart comes down. A calm heart, I don't have to tell you, less blood pressure, less diabetes, less panic, less anxiety, less everything. It calms the gut. When the gut is calm, it allows the body to move naturally. The bowel movements synchronize, the kidney synchronizes, your organs actually calm down. And that happens in meditation. Why? I will explain why in the consistent science now. This is, in simple words, your inner pharmacy and neuroplasticity. You're not just thinking, talking, you are reprogramming the inner editor of your subconscious mind. Why am I saying inner editor of your subconscious mind? Listen, you must have seen zillions of slides, presentations that show the proverbial iceberg where only a little stays above the water, and that is your conscious mind. All the rest of it is sunk underground, under the water, and that's your subconscious mind where all the drama is actually happening. And that's a fact. Let me be very, very blunt with you. The drama is happening inside. But what is this drama actually? Is it reality? Is it stuff that you have made up to please yourself? Have you been reading too much of ChatGPT? Or is it stuff you could change by changing the way you think? That's where the magic sits. Okay. So anti-inflammatory responses, repair signals, immune activation, it's all triggered by your inner state. Now, this is important. If you are going through a particular problem for any part of your body, okay, any part of your body, and it's the first thing when you wake up in the morning, you say, Aaj theek nahi lag raha, I'm not all right today. Your mind is already preparing you for strengthening that belief more and more. Why not? This is what he or she is feeling comfortable with, right? Biological instructions that say, I'm weak, I'm not healthy. Let's give them more. Why should we not give them more? Your body has the capacity and power to completely follow what your mind says to the T. I have worked with countless clients where manifestation is concerned. Please believe me when I say this to you. Repetition strengthens your inner patterns. If you keep feeding your mind that I am not going to heal, I wake up in the morning and my knees are hurting and my legs are hurting and I'm not able to put my feet on the floor. And as the day progresses, this is going to get worse, that is going to get worse. Your body will take refuge in familiarity, take a step back and say, great, this is what is expected out of me. So I'm going to continue some more of this. Why should it change? Your identity shapes your behavior and your biology. So how are we going to change this? Okay, we change this in three very important ways. First, your internal language. Ladies and gentlemen on this call, please understand when I say this. Consistency is what is going to shape you here. Right now, in this moment, if I were to tell you, shut your eyes and only believe you are at peace. You are at peace. You are happy. You are healthy. You are healing. Each organ in your body is thriving. Very general, very generistic stuff, okay? Very general here. Even saying these words, no matter what your circumstances in this moment, you will feel better. You will feel better because your belief pattern here gets amplified. And consistency over time is what makes the difference between just saying it once in a while when you're not feeling well and saying, oh, I'm going to talk to my body today, and talking to your body and your organs correctly every single day, all the time. Now, I promise you this through countless people that I have worked with and myself, the biggest example. You talk to your body through the difficulty. It's tough. But your body, when it starts listening to you, it will start warning you before time. And therefore, you start avoiding even things like simple colds. Your body will start talking to you. You will start listening to your body. Okay. So let's see how we can build this out in detail. Now, this is the most crucial part. Should you wish, take a picture of this slide. Okay. The magic is sitting here. The first thing you always do is begin with breath work. All right. Why breath work? Why the breath? The breath is going to make you central. What is central? What is grounded? Why do I need to? I'm breathing anyways, aren't I? What's so great about breathing in a particular way? It allows you to reduce the chatter around you. Listen, most of the people who have been ailing with a particular illness, um, about a certain body part, there's a lot of chatter in that brain. They're tired. They're exhausted from being unwell. Okay? The healthy people, they don't feel the need to do it at all. Why should I bother right now? I'm great. Correct? Breath work forces you to remove all the background chatter and focus. Now, I'm going to give you a few very simple breathing methods that work like crazy. One method that works phenomenally to calm the vagus nerve down, to start readying yourself for meditation, is the 4-4-4-4 technique. Remember it as 4-4-4-4. Okay? Inhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold your breath again for 4 counts. How fast is this? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Even when you're going through an anxiety attack, those of you who go through high blood pressure, anxiety, feel nervous, feel worried, you're worried about a loved one, especially those of you who are going through grief at this point in time, this technique is going to work amazingly on you. Do it at least for 3 rounds. At least 3 rounds. It resets the vagus nerve. What it does, it tells you, listen, you're not in fight or flee motion anymore. I'm moving you now into the parasympathetic nervous system, which will calm you down. So always begin any meditation, even if it's a 5-minute meditation with breath work. Now, let me dismiss one particular myth right away. Meditation does not mean moving on to Mount Everest and wearing orange clothes and sitting like this. No, 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 no. Meditation means having the ability to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's a very personal, very individualistic process. Okay? आ जाओ एक फोटो में जल्दी आओ जल्दी आप तो मिस्त्री ले लेंगे
I'll just
तो पहले जब याद है क्या
yes, please go ahead.
Lovely. So now you first begin with breath work, always 3 rounds. Now, I don't know what you're going through, so you'll have to adapt this particular slide to yourself. Then there is something known as induction. This is a phenomenally important process of meditating correctly. What's induction? Inducing the theta state. What is theta state? The theta state is that state of your breathing patterns when you are ready mentally to receive commands that will heal you. So how do you induce yourself mentally? The best and simplest method by far is counting backwards from 10 to 1. If you had the patience, okay, I urge you to do this for yourself. Take a printout of this particular screen and in your voice, record a meditation for yourself. So this is how you would then start. You would first tell yourself to breathe in, hold, breathe out, etc. Then you would induce yourself by counting backwards from 10 to 1. 10. You are relaxing now. 9. Your body parts are relaxing more and more. 8. Let's begin with the face, the jaws, the lips, etc. until you go down. I'm so sorry, I don't have the luxury of time today to take you through an entire meditation. I would have done that if that were a possibility, but everything is available on my website, www.relentlessyou.com, which you see over here. Okay. Now, once the induction from 10 to 1 has happened, you go to the main body of meditation. And this is very, very personal to each one of us. What do I want to work with today? What do I want to heal inside me today? That is the body part that you will keep at the front of your meditation, at the front of your mind. So once you have induced yourself by counting backwards from 10 to 1, you're kind of lighter in your body, in your mind. Now, for my newcomers here, your mind will get distracted, and that's fine. It doesn't mean you're not capable of meditating. It doesn't mean you're never going to meditate. It simply means it's a practice that's taking time. Every practice takes time. It's okay. Don't judge. Just come back to your breath work. You don't need to induce yourself again and again, right? So when you start the main meditation, let's say you want to focus on your heart health. Okay. This is the process with which you do it. You're sitting with your eyes closed. You will pretend a great big golden healing ball of light is entering from the top of your head, what is known as the crown chakra. Okay, your energy center right at the top of your head. It's slowly going down your body and it's stopping at your heart. Then picture your heart. Picture it pumping blood. Picture the red, nutrient filled, happy, healthy, vibrant blood, then going into every cell of your body. Now, as you're picturing it, that is when you are going to start talking to your heart. Thank you for supporting me as long as you have. Thank you for beating the way you do. Thank you for being my life source. You are now getting stronger. You are now getting healthier. Talk to it like you would talk with your best friend. Say everything encouraging like you would say to anybody you loved when you're trying to motivate them to do something. Your heart is listening. Keep in mind those 37 trillion cells. Keep that in mind. Your heart is listening. Give it kind commands. You get stronger every day. You get more powerful every day. My heart, I love you. I love you. It, as ridiculous as it may sound to you today, when you say, I love you to your organs, they work better. If plants can hear, I love you and I hate you, if water can hear, I love you and I hate you, your body is listening, your organs are listening, right? After you've spent enough time talking to that particular organ, that golden ball of light, take it through your whole body, entire body, and then thank that organ for supporting you. Always, always thank the organ or body part for supporting you. Meditation always closes with gratitude. Listen, Every Insta post you open, every Facebook post you open talks about gratitude. Why? Why? When you say thank you for something, everything is electromagnetic energy. I said that to you right at the start, right? So when you say thank you for something, okay, that electromagnetic energy is throwing the message into the universe that you're saying thank you because you have it. And because you think you have it, let's create an inner pattern and give them more health, give them more happiness. Let those cells be better. Let that heart pump better. Let those organs heal themselves some more. This has to be your clear meditation framework. Okay? This is very, very, very crucial. I hope everybody has taken a picture of this. I am at 31 minutes. I'm going to very quickly tell you something that is happening for the first time ever, something I'm very, very proud of. I have collaborated with Padma Shri Anup Jalota ji. We are introducing a music come meditation concert from Nath to Nirvana. The very first one is happening on the 12th of April in Delhi at the Taj in Gurgaon. And it's very simple. Why am I asking you so much to meditate here? Because meditation heals, music heals, words heal. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing my PPT here. Rotarian Lal, if it's convenient, do share this PPT out. I have attached some notes. I mean, even that's an okay thing to do. That's all right. Please go ahead. Should you need any more information, there's a lot on my website. That is www.relentlessyou.com. So I'm going to stop sharing now and open up the room for questions.
Thank you very much for giving so much elaborated thoughts of yours on very, very complicated, I must say, the topic, because the topic is the correct meditation for the healthy organs. Now, before I will open to all my members, my first question to you is, if you say that the meditation can do wonders, which you have shown right now, just one moment. Please mute yourself, all of you, so that we can ask the questions. And whenever you want to ask the question, you have to mute. So just imagine a situation when a person is suffering with kidney failure, both the kidneys fail, and the doctors told the relatives that he or she required kidney transplant. Now, at that moment, if he or she will start doing meditation, as you have suggested, love your organ, speak to your organ, talk to your organ, and at that time, suppose I will say, please heal my kidney, I want my healthy kidney. Do you think, is it possible that I may not require the transplant? By only doing the meditation, my kidney will start functioning, and then I will not require the transplant. What you say about this?
So this is a very, very, very valid question. Okay. There is some simple science. The kidneys have failed. You've come to the point of a transplant. Now, there are very clear studies that have also shown that people who have been meditating for a very long time and they picture an operation being done step by step by step, they don't need that operation on that body part. But having said that, I'll tell you where for a person like this, meditation would help. The fact that they are opening their mind up to healthy kidneys through meditation, the chances of them getting a healthy donor faster increase exponentially. The chances of all the other body parts remaining healthy to support them while they wait for that kidney increase exponentially. Versus the person who is not giving themselves any internal power, is only waiting on fate. When my kidneys will come, I will live after that, otherwise, I'm a goner. 90% chances are that they will pass away. They will pass away. But today's science has proven more and more and more through hypnosis, when people are taken through entire surgeries, they don't need those surgeries.
Okay, Rotarian, do you have any scientific proofs of this, what you are talking today, to prove, like medical, when we talk to a doctor, medical doctor, he is having something to prove because there are journals, medical journals, where all these things are there. But for this type of science, alternate science, or meditation, do you have such type of journals where these publications or the personal experiences or the experiences of the doctors, medical science, which says that after the certain time of meditation, his health of heart or kidney or whatsoever organs have improved drastically, so he may or she may not require, or even if required, the healing will be faster than the usual time.
So, alternate medicine will always have more skepticism going for them than straightforward allopathy. I mean, it's a fact of the matter. It's a fact. Today, there is a lot more work having been done from a physics perspective to prove that yes, body health, organ health, even manifestation for money has a direct connection with the words we say, etc. The amount of papers out there obviously are lesser than the papers, that are produced for regular doctors. I'll give you a simple example why. I started meditating when I was 15 years old. Today I'm 53. When I joined meditation classes then, my father thought I was joining a cult. He was frightened. What is this new thing you're going to do? Next thing you're going to do is run off and get married. That's what he told me. That's what he told me, right? So, given the fact that more and more people are getting conscious over it today, the amount of proven papers are lesser, but they're there. Allow me a couple of days and I'll send across a few links which I would want you all to read. I'll give you one simple example to that. I turned to about 6 doctors when I wrote my first book, From Chaos to Order. It's all about guided meditation and the power. I asked them if they were willing to give me forwards. Doctors, they all jumped into it. And the doctor who eventually gave me the forward very categorically said, 100% Behzad, if a patient comes to us who meditates, the chances of them healing are way more.
I agree with you, but I will just, before I will open it now, I will just say
Sure.
one thing. Today in India, as of 2025, approximately 14 lakhs doctors are there
Yes,
who
sir.
are practicing allopathy. I'm not
Yes,
talking
sir.
of Ayush or of anything. And I'm sure the meditation gurus are in crores, or not crores, so at least 50, 60 lakhs. As whomsoever we are talking,
Yes, sir.
they says either I will teach NLP or I will teach this, that,
Yes.
but. So why when 14 lakhs doctors and so much research work is going on, and you all have a good number of gurus today, why is that? Anyway, this answer you can give during the course because I want to open to my members now.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
opening the form now
Sure.
to the
Sure.
members
Sure.
to ask. Please unmute yourself and raise the hand. So immediately I will point out and he can or she can ask the question. Please unmute and ask the question as early as possible.
I would want to ask a question.
Yes. Inspire President Rotarian PHF Vidika
Yes.
Gupta, please.
So thank you so much, Rotarian Behzad, for this wonderful presentation. Your zeal for, I can totally guess the zeal for this particular cause by the way you were delivering, and it was truly very, very, it touched the heart directly. I wanted to know from you, like you said, it is majorly like you're using the power of meditation for healing. So do you ensure to just keep thinking of the cause that you are work, you are trying to work on while meditating, or is it generic? Like, I would want to understand how is it that you keep your focus on that particular cause only, because however much you try to bring your mind to one particular thing, it tries to wander even more.
Absolutely.
So what is it that you would like to say regarding that?
Sure. Unless you know where you want to get to, you can't get to that place. So you've got to first know what you're meditating for. Step number one, you've got to set your intention. I'm meditating for this body part. I'm meditating for that. I'm meditating for more money. You set your intention, okay? The mind initially will wander, and therefore breath work. Okay. Now, if you recall, I said if you have a chance, record this entire meditation in your own voice for yourself, then put in your headphones and listen to yourself. Why? Because you will not allow your mind, or the chances of your mind wandering here and there, get reduced. Okay. Alternatively, there are zillions of meditations out there on YouTube, even my channel. Okay. Plug in something where you go through a regular healing meditation, stop at a point and talk to the body part you're trying to heal. Come back to the breath work when your mind wanders. As
Right.
simple as that. Over time.
Thank you very much. I'm looking
it is-
forward to reading your books as well. It would be
Thank
great
you.
if you can maybe share their links with Mr.
Sure.
Goel, and then we
I
can
will.
look forward.
Sure, I will.
And
Sure.
also, you recommend guided meditation more as compared to just sitting quietly in a place for like 15-20 minutes and just breathing, and there has
100%.
to be guided?
100%. See, just reading is a great meditation. You won't believe, there are times I meditate when I'm washing vessels. The sound of water is very therapeutic for me. Okay. But guided meditation forces you into a process. And that's why it becomes so helpful. It gives you a methodology. Yeah. So that becomes crucial. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The next question, please.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good evening.
Rotarian
Good
Ramnath
evening.
Pradeep ji is the ex-chairman and managing director of Corporation Bank. Yes, Rotarian.
No, it's very powerful presentation you have made
Thank
it.
you.
Similarly, Rotarian Goel has raised very relevant question, which
Yes,
probably many of the people will have.
absolutely.
I have undergone 10 days Vipassana in 2016, and again I'm planning to go for another 10 days if time permits. But it changes your thinking. I have seen the 10 days time when the Vipassana I undergone. It's you are out of the present your mindset. You really believe that you are changed person.
Absolutely.
After I gone through that 10 days Vipassana, I was really feeling very much relieved. Lot of changes have taken place in yourself. So the meditation is a science as of today. Whether it is still yet to be proved that it is medically change or not, but meditation does help the people who are undergoing many of the stress level or some problem issues. So I believe that this helps a lot. I continue to I go to the one of the physiotherapy college where they teaches us seven, and during that particular time there is a one period where the meditation is given taught, and also meditation is practiced. So
Fabulous.
I find that it makes a lot of difference.
It does, sir. It does. It
So
does.
thank you very much. Your presentation
Pleasure's
has
mine,
been
sir.
very
Thank you, sir.
very
Pleasure's mine.
fabulous.
Pleasure's mine.
Thank you, Rotarian Pradeep. Yes, anyone else wants to ask the question? Yes, Dr. Vijay Singh, Rotarian Dr. Vijay Singh, please.
Thank you, madam. Your new concept of talking with organ, I very much appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
My question is, what is the actually time or place, where should we start? Or at the place where we are sitting or sleeping or what that? That means time and place.
Superb. I should have actually put that into my PPT. I'm glad you brought this out. I'm very glad you brought this out. Time and place. The time, let's hold on to it. The place has to be somewhere where you won't be disturbed. No brainer. I can't sit here and meditate while my granddaughter is running around. Today, I've shipped them all off to another house so that I could have this conversation. Okay. Now, the time. The time is what you get most comfortable with. Personally, for me, I find my mind is most receptive to my commands early in the morning when everyone else is sleeping. So I don't wake up like 1 hour early to meditate. No, 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 no. Just 15 minutes. 15 minutes while I'm still in my bed, slightly awake, slightly sleepy. That is when the mind is most receptive. Now, if you can make it a practice before falling asleep to talk to your organs, that is phenomenally powerful as well. Phenomenally powerful, because there you are telling your body as it starts going into the healing state in the night when you sleep. You're telling your body, hey, you know what? I believe you are capable of healing. I believe you are capable of doing all the right things for tomorrow. Whenever there is skepticism involved, I say, try it, see it works for you, and then throw it away. And that little process takes time, sir. Does that make sense? So you will discover for yourself which time is best for you. There are some people, in fact, who find the afternoon as the best time after they've had a bath. Because the body is relaxed, half your job is done. Right? So you will be able to figure out what works best for you. But the space, somewhere quiet.
Okay.
No doubt.
Here I will like,
Thank you,
yes,
madam.
yeah, okay, thank you. Here I would like to add what he said. Like I am doing morning walk. And during the morning walk, when my AirPods are on, listening the bhajans or whatnot, and I'm walking. Don't you think at that time, if I'm thinking something positive, it is also a meditation?
2000%, sir. That's why I said it's a myth to think you have to be sitting like this in orange clothes. No. You are walking while you're listening to the bhajans, just start talking a little bit to your body by yourself. Even those 5 or 7 minutes is enough. But that's meditation, 100%. 100%.
Okay. Yes, who wants to ask the question? Please raise your hands.
Miss Regina, Rotarian Regina's hand is up.
Okay, Rotarian Regina Gupta, please. Please unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
yes,
hear you.
ma'am. Yes.
Can you show your face, or you are, oh, it's
Okay.
too early. Rotarian Regina Gupta is from USA, California, Sunnyvale, and she is a kidney donor herself to her husband, Rotarian Sunil Gupta. They both are our members. Yes, Rotarian Regina Gupta, please.
Rotarian Behzad, wonderful presentation.
Thank you. Thank you,
I've
ma'am.
learned so much. I just have a quick question.
Sure.
Unfortunately, today is one morning. It's not going to be good if I got on the camera. So
Don't you worry.
one of your slides showed a statement that said, I'm weak. So my question to you and your experience, when someone repeatedly thinks that I'm weak, do you think, are they creating a biological state, or are they narrating one that already exists? And in your experience, do you think the answer changes based on interventions that can actually work for individuals? Thank you.
Absolutely, Regina, ma'am. Absolutely. See, we have been programmed, not just since the time we started thinking. We've been programmed by our circumstances, our environment, our caretakers since the time we were 1 and 2 years old. The mind was a sponge. It was taking in stuff and taking in stuff and taking in stuff. So if everything has been learned, it has the potential to be unlearned and be learned again. So if you are, if with your permission, Regina ma'am, if I can say something here,
Of course.
just to point it out, okay? So you said today's one of the mornings, the day won't be good if I show myself. Absolutely, you're right not to show yourself. But the words that you use, the day won't be good. You're trying, you get what I'm trying to say here, right? The message that's going out through your electromagnetic waves into the universe, the day is not going to be a happy one. So consciously convincing yourself you're not weak, consciously convincing yourself you have the potential to rewrite your history. It changes everything. The intervention changes everything. It does. It does.
Thank you very much. Great.
So you mean to say unlearn to learn?
Yes. Yes. See, a simple thing. You've been tying your shoelaces in a certain way all your life. Then when you're about 6, 7 years old, you go to camp and your friend is tying his shoelaces differently. Yeah, you can try your shoelaces like this as well. Oh, wow. Yippee. The next day, how are you going to be tying your shoelaces? Exactly the way you've always been doing it. Why? It's not easy to just drop all the processes that we have taken in as sponges. The process is going to take a little bit of time, no? It's going to take practice for you to unlearn first what you had learned earlier and then relearn what is easier. This is easy. This is easy.
Yes. Any other question? Rotarian Rajrani Agrawal, you want to ask a question? Please unmute yourself. I can see you want to ask. You have to unmute yourself first. Please unmute. Please unmute. No, it's not yet unmute. You have to unmute yourself.
Oh dear.
Okay. You just
type your question.
We can't because of unmuting. You just try. Meanwhile, I think I can see Rotarian Sunil Gupta. Okay, Rotarian Rajrani Agrawal, you are there. Yes, please ask your question first.
मेरे क्वेश्चन को बस यही मैं चाहती हूँ कि आपका कौन सा लिंक आप उसको आपने जो स्टार्ट करते हैं कौन सा लिंक है जिसमें हम आप मेडिटेशन करते हैं मेडिटेशन तो हम भी करते हैं मैनिफेस्ट भी करते हैं सारा कुछ करते हैं लेकिन मैं बिलीव करती हूँ जैसे आप मुस्कुरा रही हैं तो आपका जो हम मुस्कुराते हैं हंसते हैं तो हमारे जो सेक्रेशन होते हैं ना सिक्रेशन जो होता है हार्मोन सिक्रेशन बहुत वंडरफुल होते हैं वो तो मैं मतलब ये बॉडी भी हमेशा जो मैं अपने को बॉडी मानती हूँ तो ये बॉडी भी हमेशा इस चीज को बिलीव करती है और हमेशा पॉजिटिव अगर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है तो डोंट थिंक अबाउट इट आप अपना काम करते रहिए लेकिन मुस्कुराते रहिए और उस पर ज्यादा तवज्जो मत दीजिए मैनिफेस्ट करिए आई एम ऑल राइट तो मैंने तो जीवन में हमेशा के मुझे भी बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम रही हैं लेकिन आपका सुन के बहुत सारी चीजें मुझे नई और लगा शायद मैं कुछ जगह से मैं भटक रही थी तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आई लव यू
I'm so grateful to hear that.
And Dr. Rajrani Agrawal is from Mathura and Surat. So in case अगर आप गुड़गांव तो बहुत पास में है और 12
आ जाइए मैं
आप लोग जो मथुरा और दिल्ली से और नोएडा से गाजियाबाद से लोग हैं उनसे तो मैं कहूँ इवन आगरा वाले जा सकते हैं तो रोटेरियन बेहजाद कुछ डिस्काउंट मिलेगा रोटरी क्लब ऑफ ऑर्गन डोनेशन इंटरनेशनल के मेंबर्स को
आपको अरे नहीं 110% डिस्काउंट नहीं मिलेगा जरूर डिस्काउंट मिलेगा मैं परसेंटेज बता दूंगी
क्योंकि अगर आपको बताएंगी तो मेरे ख्याल से कुछ लोग तो जरूर जाएंगे और आपने तो क्योंकि एक टॉप सेलिब्रिटी के संग कोलैबोरेट किया है दैट इज आल्सो ए वेरी बिग थिंग आई मस्ट
it is
anyway thank you very much now Rotarian Sunil Gupta Sunil Gupta as I mentioned he is a kidney recipient he stays in Sunnyvale at California, USA. The time is too early, but anyway, he's showing his face. Unlike his
Thank you for joining, lovely. Thank you for joining.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good morning. I'm actually better introduced as Regina's husband. And it just happens coincidentally, I'm actually wearing orange this morning. So it all works out. Amazing. We are very grateful to have somebody like you give us a talk and educate us. I really believe, and I will share one thing, and then I'm going to ask two questions of you.
Sure.
So I am a kidney recipient, and I did go through both kidney failures. I mean, both of my kidneys failed. And before, I was scheduled for a transplant surgery, and I was very fortunate. Of course, my wife, who's here, stepped up and gave me the gift of life. But before that surgery, about a month ago, people at my work, I work in the U.S. and California. There was a Christian group that found out that I was suffering through kidney failure. And they invited me regularly on Sunday mornings for a prayer session. And the whole church congregation would pray for me for healing. And you would not believe, this is just a share for everybody to understand, because you were asked this question, whether there was any proof. Before the surgery, when they did that blood tests on my kidney function, I did not need a transplant at that time. So it definitely would have elongated my survival without a transplant. But I just wanted to let you know that that did happen with me. The question, again, I felt at that time was like collective consciousness working to heal me. And it does work. So I will attest to that. The question I have for you is regarding something different. And it has to do with healing frequencies. And, the Tibetan bowls and things like that are so common. And I see lots of videos also on YouTube about 441 hertz and others that heal different parts of your body. How true is that, and what can you tell us about it?
All right. I'm going to ask you for about 2 weeks, and I'll circulate a link to you. Never done before again. I have collaborated with a Grammy Award nominee twice, actually. A gentleman his name is San Page. He's a Japanese American gentleman. And we have together made an entire meditation series specifically focused on particular healing frequencies for that particular organ. So he has given music in that frequency to the meditation in my voice, which I have written and voiced, exclusively to heal that particular body part. So 10 organs, eyes, and although eyes, of course, are tissues, but eyes and everything, eyes, ears, kidney, lungs, the pancreas, the intestine. We've put together meditations for it all in 2 weeks. I will be putting this out to the public. I'll ensure I send the link out to Rotarian Goal to get it across to you. But yes, why would it work? Let me give you a very simple fact. We know that forget music. We know sound waves travel through water. Irrefutable scientific fact. Sound waves travel through water. The body is largely composed of water. So frequencies in sound are bound to work. My husband works very powerfully. He is a healing bowls expert. When he has a knee pain, okay, he puts that particular frequency bowl on his knee and gongs it. The knee feels better. Now, the knee feels better for 2 reasons. Number 1, the frequency is actually working, no doubt. Number 2, he believes it's working because he meditates and therefore it's working. The psychology also makes it work. So all of this, an amalgamation of all of this works together to make it happen. Yes, definitely healing frequencies work.
Okay.
And each organ has a separate frequency.
Just I saw your videos on YouTube also.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question, anyone? Okay. So I will just summarizing it, but I will give you an example, because what I started with you about the publications. I am sure you might have heard the name of Mahesh Yogi, who has done so much work on transcendental meditation. I learned from him in 70s in Delhi, and he has published lots of research papers, not by him only, but also those medical doctors. And that's why at one time his budget was sixth budget in the world. He was having more turnover than anyone else. Now you can imagine, because he was giving the real presentation or backing with the research work. Unfortunately, after that, I have not seen the present days gurus or maheshis or that they are coming out with those research things. I'm convinced, 100% convinced that the meditation works. It's not like this manifestation works. But the only thing is, today, after learning the science, as you say, physics or whosoever, the first question is how, when, and where. So one has to give the replies to them. I'm sure the new generation also want these questions are to be answered. So why not you, as you are doing all these things with all your good connections around the world, see to it that more and more publications of the research of this type should come so that it is easy for anyone to be convinced. Anyway, from my side,
I agree, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I think who will be the best person to give a vote of thanks? I think Dr. Ramnath Pradeep will like to give you the vote of thanks. Please unmute. Please unmute.
It is a privilege and honor to give a vote of thanks to one of the very leading, healer. We can say healer. I always say this, giving a technique of meditation and then practicing over it and asking other people also to practice is not very easy task, because I see every day this type of things. Your presentation has been far excellent. We have seen this many of the during the lot of other presentation, but your presentation has been very, very powerful and very, very accurate. I hope that Rotarian who are participating today will be getting benefit out of your presentation, as well as in case there is any further question or query which comes, probably you will be also able to attend to them and guide them. That is what I request you. You kindly keep in mind that when the Rotarian approaches to you, being a Rotarian, you will. I'm sure he will be able to help you.
Definitely.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time and presentation. Excellent, far excellent. I'm going doing at least 2 to 3 minutes, 4 minutes every day when I go to the class, and it gives me a lot of feeling. So I am one of the beneficiary. I get to participate in this process. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining in. This was wonderful. And thank you, Rotary and Lal. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, over to you, Inspire President.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in today. And thank you very much to our guest speaker for the wonderful presentation. I thereby adjourn the meeting now. Thank you very much.